Okay, Mario, so let's start talking about the match on Sunday. Hopefully, the match is going to get us back into form so we can close out the season in good form and win the Scudetto in a form and a fashion where it feels like we were the same team that we were starting out the season and throughout the season until recently, right?
Right.
The one thing that's going on, like we mentioned in the previous episode, we touched on a little bit, is just that Juve is getting ready to have the final decision made on their 15-point reduction. I believe it's supposed to be today, and it's delayed until tomorrow. What do you feel like is going to happen? Whether they get the points back, they keep the same, or if maybe they get a reduced amount. What are the things that could be going through their heads now and then into that match on Sunday once that decision has been made?
By the way, tomorrow being April 20th for everyone watching, this will be posted on Friday, April 21st, just in case. But yeah, Juve having this negative 15-point deduction, obviously mentally for them, it kind of messed them up. You know what I mean? They're 9 points behind fourth right now. They just lost against Sassuolo. Their favorite team ever. I think we know why. But yeah, this is a huge game for them. Way bigger than what it is for Napoli in the end, especially if they get these 15 points back or even get like 9 of them back or whatever, because they want to hold a CL spot. And doing so, this winning this match or even just getting any kind of points, they know is very important. Napoli, though, on the other hand, we got to get back in shape, back to top notch form. I would hate to finish the season, even if we won it, like losing half the next matches. Like it wouldn't feel as satisfactory per se, like as satisfying. I need to see them back to what they were. So when we finish this season, going into next season, we know it wasn't a fluke per se, just because other Italian teams had a bad start. Because you see what Milan did to us. They're an Italian team too, 3 times in a row. Um, it's concerning to say the least. So this game is very important. As long as we at least go home with some points, because it's not going to be easy in Turin. It's not. We know that. We beat them 5-1 in Napoli. They're not very happy about that, right? They haven't forgotten either. They see what Milan did. They're going to probably try to replicate that and go from there. I don't know how Juventus is going to go about it other than that. Allegri chose to switch it up on us last time. I doubt he does it this time. I really think he plays Milan style football, if you know what I mean. They're going to try to shut down Cavada on the edges, block OC spaces, really rely heavy on the right wing, which is going to probably end up being Lozano now. I don't think Politano's coming back anytime soon. He rolled the ankle pretty bad, but I don't know. So maybe we'll even see Elmas at the right wing instead, or I don't know. We might see something different. Who knows how we go about this? Because honestly, I'm clueless.
Yeah, Marty, those are all good points. I mean, I think that this is an opportunity for both clubs in a big match to have a result for different reasons. Like you said, Juve is wanting to get points in this match so that they can better their chances of getting into the UCL with or without that point reduction and whether they get some of the points back or not. You know that they're going to want to get a victory, not just a tie. They're going to want to actually win it, especially since they're playing at home. For Napoli, I think what's most important about this match is playing our game, is getting back to our style and being able to execute it, even if we've got somebody that's parking the bus, like you say Juve may do. What's frustrating about this season to some degree is the fact that Inter, Milan, and Juve, if they play well in this match, can all come at the end of the season and say, yeah, but we played you well and this and that and have all the no, I don't want that to happen. I want Napoli to be able to get a result or at least play really, really good in this match so that some of that can simmer down. And then we play Inter at home towards the end of the season, and it would be nice that we play well in that match too. So I think it's really important that Napoli gets back to what we know and we can start imagining what it's going to be like for the rest of the season with them getting into back form, into back into good form. Player wise, it's I don't know if Politano is going to make it back this season. To be honest, I think he got like a high ankle sprain, so that's not good because we don't even have, um, somebody to rely upon over there with Lozano and the way that he's playing. I think Elmas he might get a whole lot more playing time playing the right wing with this
Yep,
situation going on.
definitely.
I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not sure what's going on with Rui. I think it's a little bit of a head concussion that he might have, so he probably won't be available for this match either. But man, you mentioned Kavad and Osimhen and how they need to get back to being that duo that we really need them to be,
Mhm.
and you had mentioned something earlier off the air before we were talking about Kavada and an Instagram post that he made. Can you talk about that a little bit more? Because I think that might make a difference with his mentality for this match coming up on Sunday.
Yeah, he basically just apologized, and he saw our tears, and he felt the same way. He's a caring individual. He understands our pain, our frustration, our sadness, but he knows where our team is at and what we can be. So he also included that the future is bright, per se. So I don't think he's going anywhere, not anytime soon.
Okay, well that's good. I mean, I like the fact that he recognized that maybe he could have played a better game, and I think that's where the apology came from more than anything, is that he didn't really meet his own expectations. So
Right.
hopefully that will make him be more motivated for this match and have a good match and him link up with Osimhen like we're used to when they were that duo, one of the best in the world. So I'm looking forward to this match to see how they react and see if they come out there with the chip on their shoulder to prove that this form is going to start going away. And the fact that they don't have the Champions League to think about, they can focus on one match a week. They're not playing in any other competition. A lot of these other teams are playing in the Coppa Italia still. We got Inter and Milan playing in the Champions League. Some of the other teams are playing in other tournaments, so the fact that they're only going to have one match a week, I think, is good to get
Yeah,
them back into the form that we're used to.
definitely will help for sure.